Guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are back with another episode story. We are back with my sister's crush. If you guys don't remember what happened in the last episode, Miss Olivia got her ass beat, which we're supposed to be sympathetic, and I tried to until Olivia was having a dream in the hospital, and I guess I don't really know how she interpreted it, but she didn't really interpret it to the best. So Olivia might be trying to come after us again. And you already know if she tries it, we're going to beat her ass. Simple as that. Also, our girl, Miss Lola and Trixie are united and back together. And Trixie is going to be living with the warden until the time comes for her to be on her own and find a nice place to live. But anyway, let's just jump right on to this. What's going on, doctor? Why haven't we been able to see our daughter yet? I thought she said she was going to be fine. Physically, she will be. Her mental health is what I'm concerned about. She's stopped talking. Completely? Why do you think she's not talking? That doesn't seem to be anything physically wrong with her that would explain it. Luckily, no permanent damage was shown, just mainly some bruises. Mentally, however, she's not recovering as quickly. One of our nurses said that she seemed to have a bad dream, and when she woke up, that she stopped talking. It could very well be her way of coping after a traumatic experience. She needs to be able to feel safe again. The 3 girls that did this to her are all been transferred out of the camp. So they are no longer going to be an issue. That's going to be a good start, but I'm afraid it's going to take more than that. In my opinion, these issues with her mental health start before this particular incident. It's still a bit early to know for sure, but if there's no improvement soon, I would like to put her on some medication. I believe it would be beneficial to her. But since she's a minor, the decision is up to you. May I try to speak with her doctor? Please. Of course you can. Maybe you can trigger an emotional response. Is that a good thing? In this case, yes, because as of now, emotionally, she's checked out. Being numb of feelings can lead to some very self-destructive behavior, so it would be a good sign if you could get her to open up. We need to know she's still mentally present. So apparently Olivia stopped talking. We don't really care, but Olivia, I've worried about you constantly. I really wish you would talk to me, even if it's just to yell. Please just say something. I hope you know that I love you very much, Olivia. Nothing will change that. But I also love your sister, and I think we both know that she was treated very unfairly. Your father and I put you where you are because you obviously need help. Help that we can't provide if we don't know what's gotten you so angry. You've been so angry for so long, and now I'm just now seeing it. I'm sorry I can't make up for all my foolish mistakes in the past, but I want you to know I'm listening now. Please, help me understand. Why are you so resentful towards your sister? What's going on inside your head? What could I have done to prevent all this from happening? Meanwhile, I'm sorry about your sister, Lola. I'm sure she'll be just fine, though. I can't imagine you're feeling a lot of conflicting emotions. That's an understatement for sure. But thank you, Marie. My feet, thank you for the ride. It's really nice to have a face to go with the name. I keep hearing Trixie. Any friend of Lola's is welcome here anytime. I appreciate that, Miss Hunter. Feel free to call me Marie. So, are Lola's boyfriends here? Oh my God, Trixie. It was just a joke. If you could not make jokes like that in front of their mother, that would be great. That's all right, Lola. The boys are home, but I'm not sure where they are right now. I'm right here. Whoa, my bad. I guess I forgot sometimes how intimidating I can be. That was sarcasm or something, wasn't it, right? Yes, Mom. Is everything all right? I'll let the girls tell you. Where's your father? In the kitchen eating us out of a house and a home. Sounds like my husband. Let me know if you girls need anything, okay? Well, I'll call your mother and see if there's any updates, okay? Hey Lola, who's this? I'm Trixie. You're Harley, right? How did you know? Lucky first guest? It's not like she talks about you guys all the time or anything. Please do me a favor and never listen to a word she says. Did you find Axel? He's okay, right? He's okay. We're okay. For now, at least. I hope you don't actually go to stay with your mother. I would hate to think my brother and I drove you away. I'm really glad the two of you made some peace with each other, but as far as my living situation, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I got too much on my mind right now to think about that. What happened? God, where do I start? It's Olivia. Oop, it's a phone. It's my dad. I'll be right back. So, do you maybe want to tell me what's wrong? What did her sister do now? Olivia got beat up. She's in the hospital. Oh, am I a horrible person if I say that was karma? If that means you're horrible, I guess I am too. I have a hard time gathering sympathy for Olivia, but 3 against 1 is pretty harsh. It was 3 against 1? She's gonna be okay and everything, isn't she? We're not really sure yet, but I think so. That explains why Olivia seems so sad. Lola seems so sad. You should say it's complicated. I'm glad I could be here to comfort her, though I can't comfort her quite the way you and your brother might be able to. Ooh. Wow, you really are a shy one, aren't you? What all did Lola tell you about me? Sorry, that's classified information. It was worth a try. I wouldn't happen to have a bathroom in this place, would you? Not at all. There's a giant litter box in the backyard. We do our best pooping out there. Of course we have a bathroom, which is just as well, you know. Come with me, I'll take you. And the sound of the rain against my window pane slowly driving me insane. Boy, I'm going down. This man has on a mask and everything. I'm going down. Sometimes, just sometimes, I really feel like I miss my calling in life. Oh, I am so sorry. I should have warned you about him. Warned who about who? Okay. This has to be Axel. He's even crazier than Lola said he was. Either you're someone new or Trevor is going for a very different look these days. Did you make a friend, Harley? Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. What do you have in your face, Axel? You mean besides everlasting beauty? I found this face mask stuff in Mom's bathroom. I tried to think where to put 2 cucumbers over your eyes, but it didn't work out. Why is that? Duh. Because I need a snacky snack while I wait on this goddamn forsaken elevator. Oh my God, it's worse than I thought. Axel, we don't have an elevator. Well, I suppose that might explain why it's taking so long. Sorry, he's still got a little buzz left over from earlier. That being said, as much as I'd like to say that's the only reason for his strange behavior, the truth is he's just freaking weird. I have to go. I can feel myself hardening. Ew. I'm talking about my face mask, you nasty. Men are pigs, am I right, ladies? I'm going down. Well, that was certainly one way to make a memorable first impression, was it? Meanwhile, I'm really glad you called. How is she? To be honest, I'm not really sure how to answer that. On one hand, the doctor says she'd be physically recovered quite nicely, but she stopped talking. Stopped talking? Are we entirely sure that's a bad thing? Lola, I'm sorry, but can you blame me? Why is she not talking? Talking happens to be one of her favorite pastimes. The doctor said it's still too early for her to tell, but I get the feeling he thinks she might be depressed. Are we talking about the same Olivia Burke here? There has to be another reason. I don't know, Lola. But if you think about circumstances, it's not that hard to understand. What do you mean? She's been slowly coming to terms with the damage she caused you. She's obviously been struggling to adjust to life confined inside 4 walls. Now 3 girls have taken turns beating her and she's sitting in a hospital bed. Her life is kind of a mess right now. You know, despite everything, I've been really worried. So I'm really glad she's going to be okay. By okay, I mean that she's alive. But to be honest, I'm having mixed feelings right now, because while everything you just said about her life sucks, none of it had happened if she wasn't so cruel to me. Now she's somehow made herself the victim. Am I supposed to apologize if she tried to destroy my life? Of course not, Lola. I'm not saying she's the victim. You have every right to be angry. I'm just saying I think it's all finally catching up to her. I think she never let herself think about her actions before. Now taking it all in at once, she seems to have overwhelmed herself. Just be careful. I've known my sister a lot longer than you have. She's very good at manipulation. You haven't seen her, Lola. It's like she's here, but mentally she's gone. Your mom and I are at a loss of what to do about it. She refuses to talk to anyone. She barely even acknowledges she can hear us. Maybe she just needs time. She's lost all control, and that's probably terrifying to someone like her. Maybe this is just her way of pouting. I hope so, but I'm not sure how long we're going to be here. So did you and Trixie mind staying at the Hunters for now? I don't think that'll be a problem. Good, and listen, I understand if you don't want to, but I was thinking maybe you could visit Olivia sometime. What? Calm down, it's just a suggestion. It's just the doctor is warned she's numbed herself to the feeling. He wants to see some kind of emotional response to show she's still mentally present. I just thought that if anyone could trigger any emotional response, it would be you. I'm not asking that you forgive her or anything. I just think that you could see if she talked to you. To be honest, I don't think I'm ready to talk to her. It's too soon. I understand. Forget I mentioned it. But trying to relax and get some rest, okay? I'll call you in the morning. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Because we don't want to see that hoe. Can't believe he wants me to visit Olivia. Not to mention he wants me to do it this soon. I wasn't entirely sure what to feel about this. One thing for sure, between Hurley, Axel, Trixie, my parents, and now my sister, I was emotionally exhausted. Bitch, all up in my bed. Here you are. Just make yourself at home, why don't you? The shy one showed me to your room. I can't get over how comfier this bed is compared to the ones at camp. Tell me about it. So is everything okay? What did Daddy Warden have to say? I really wish you would stop calling him that. She's going to live, so that's something, I guess. So what's wrong? Apparently she stopped talking. I think they think she may be depressed or something. What do you think? I don't know. I haven't actually seen her since before she went to camp. Not sure how I'm supposed to feel. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to feel any other way besides how you feel. I mean, it might be true, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. My dad wants me to visit her. He thinks maybe I can get her to start talking again. In that case, you better not. I honestly don't think I'm ready to talk to her. I'm not sure if I ever will be, but I'm too tired to think about it now. You don't have to make any decisions tonight. Does that mean you're staying here? For now. I hope that's all right with you. Girl, it's fine. You're right. They seem like a nice family. What? So I met Axel. Did you? How did he seem to you? Insane, but in a funny way. Not what I meant. He didn't seem upset or anything. I just met him. How would I know? Besides, he was still a little drunk. Oh, God, what did he do? I wouldn't even know where to start. But, I can understand why you like them. I mean, considering I'm a lesbian, I don't actually understand. But they seem like a good time, nonetheless. The question is, which brother do you like more? Don't even get me started on that can of worms. They're both so different. I like them both for different reasons. But in the relationship right now is fragile because of me, and I don't want to make it worse. I feel like the right thing to do would be to back off from both of them. We both know that's not going to work, especially if you're under the same roof. Thanks for the support. Where are they anyway? I went to make sure Axel gets into the right bed. He seemed a little lost. I feel like there's a story behind that, which you'll tell me tomorrow. But for now, I really want to go to sleep. Do you mind if I borrow some PJs? I'm a little overdressed for bedtime. Sure. Follow me and we can go to sleep. The next morning, our girl Trixie and Lola, I forgot her name that fast. Trixie and Lola are having a little sleepover at the Hunters. Hey, the doctor says you're still not talking this morning. I really wish you'd talk to me. Your mother and I have been here all night worried about you, She just went to find some coffee somewhere. You should know that Gary, Cass, and Darcy are all being transferred somewhere else. It's something that should have happened ages ago. But I just wanted to let you know that they won't hurt you again. You're safe now. Damn it, Olivia. The staff here is worried for your mental health because you're not responding to anyone. They think you might be depressed. If you need some help, it's okay to ask for it. There's no shame in it. But if there's any other reason, you need to say so. Because if the staff here thinks you might be a danger to yourself or others, you won't be given a choice. It's not the camp they'll be sent to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please just say something. Anything. You have to keep fighting. Send that bitch to the psych ward. Let me know if you change your mind. Why? Oh. Did you just say something? I asked you why. Why what? Why do I have to keep fighting? Why does it matter where I go or what happens to me? I'll never have a home. That's not true, Olivia. Isn't it? I'm only 16 and my life is already over. I've destroyed everything and now there's no one in the world who loves me. Your mother still loves you, and so do I. Mama doesn't. She never let me come home. Your sister just needs some time. You hurt her pretty bad, But you said it yourself. You're only 16. Your life has barely begun. You just need to concentrate on getting better. Why should I? So I can get thrown back into that awful place so someone else can hurt me? I told you, Gary, they aren't the only ones who have it out for me. You clearly can't promise I'm going to be safe. Maybe we'll all get lucky and the next person will put me out of my misery. I'm sure Lola would be thrilled. You're wrong. Lola's been worried about you. If she's worried, then where the hell is she? I could have died and she hasn't even come to see me. Are you saying you actually want her to come and see you? It doesn't matter. It's never going to happen. If my own twin can't love me, then who can? Olivia already told you. She just needs time. Just leave me alone. Put me back in my cell so the world can go back to forgetting I exist. It doesn't matter anymore. I feel like we're going to end up punching that hoe, but, how is she? The good news is she's talking again. She's talking? That's not good news. That's great news. What did she say? Never mind. I want to talk to her myself. Slow down, Linda. The nurse is with her right now anyway. I was just worried. How does she seem to you? She seems to want the chance to be forgotten and think everyone has given up on her. She kept mentioning Lola in particular. What about her? I think she might actually want to see her. Not that she'd ever come right now or admit it. Maybe Lola would. I already mentioned to her last night and she said she's not ready. What do we do now? I wish I knew. Meanwhile, okay, so he's knowing. That's a good sign. So it means he's not dead. Axel, time to wake up. Come on, I've let you sleep long enough. Time to wake up and face the hangover. Axel? He stopped snoring. Sometimes he's faking. Tells me he's faking it. I really didn't want to have to fight dirty, but he's leaving me with no other choice. It's a shame that you won't get up. Lola wanted to take a shower, but she's having a hard time getting the hot water to work. She was hoping you could help her out, but since you're sleeping, I guess I'll just have to help her. Figured that would work. Well, look who decided to wake up. What year is it? Oh, is Widow actually feeling a little under the weather? Actually, yes, he is. So under the weather, in fact, that he's not in the mood for games. So Widow Hardy should watch making Widow Axel angry, or Widow Axel might punch Widow Hardy in his Widow face. Or feisty man. I think you might want to get up now. I need to ask a couple questions first. What? Why am I wearing Dad's robe? Also, why does my face feel softer than a flower palette? You had quite the interesting night. I can only imagine what Trixie thinks of you. Trixie? Lola's friend from the camp. She's staying with us for now. You met her last night. Wow. Sounds like last night was eventful. Wish I could have been there. So you really don't remember anything. Last thing I remember was the ride home. After that, I got nothing. You really worried everyone, Don't let it happen again. Don't worry, I'm done drinking for a while. I feel like the neighbor's dogs just coughed up. Ew. Good, you're up. I didn't want to wake you, so I just took a quick shower. So how'd you sleep? Alright, I guess. But I keep having dreams about my mom. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll get through this. It's just going to take a little time. It's okay to talk about her, If you want to, I mean. I'll keep that in mind. But what about you? Any updates that I missed? Not really. I haven't heard from my parents yet today about Olivia. Have you seen your boyfriends? For the last time, they're not my boyfriends. And no, I haven't. Well, now it's my turn to take a shower. Do you mind if I borrow some more of my clothes? No. Thanks, Mrs. Hunter. I had to admit, even though Harley swore it was all good, I was nervous to see them today. I haven't even seen Axel since him and Harley got into that fight about me, and Harley could be more upset than he let on. Being the sweet guy that he is, I'm never sure if he'd tell me how upset he was or not. My head is in such a weird place because of Olivia. I feel like I'm one more bit of drama away from having a nervous breakdown. Ooh, our outfit is cute, though. Now, this is kind of a loaded question, but what is your problem? Why do I ask? You seem nervous or something. Axel Hunter, nervous? Maybe just a little bit. Thought so. But why? Why do you think? Oh, you mean Lola. It was a lot easier pretending like everything was fine when I was too drunk to know who anyone was. But now, I'm not sure how to act around her. I mean, since you admitted you had feelings. Don't say the F word so loud. You're not the only one that dropped the F-bomb, okay? This is bound to be awkward any way you look at it. Thanks a lot. You're supposed to be the sensitive one. Is that really all you got? Since when does Axel Hunter need my help with women? Well, you got me there. Just promise you're going to try and not make this weirder than it has to be. I really don't have the energy for another fight, especially since I'm taking a break from drinking. This time I have to actually deal with my feelings responsibly. Oh my god, ew. My thoughts exactly. Look, she's got a lot on her mind right now. How about we both agree to give her some room to breathe? By we, I mean you. Excuse me? Are you suggesting I can't control my flirting? Yes. Morning, guys. How are you feeling? Give me your hand and I'll show you. God damn it, I hate it when you're right. Are you still drunk or something, Axel? Because you're not really making sense. I would think that you'd be immune to that by now. True. Harley, come downstairs and help me with breakfast, please. Why can't Axel do it? Because he thinks I'll burn down the kitchen. Because I think he'll burn down the kitchen. Told you. It's just what you get for being good at everything. How unfair. Hey, Axel? Yeah. You really were here yesterday, taking off like that. I know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Good to know you care about me, though. I'm serious, Axel. I do care about you. You do? Of course I do. Just like everyone else does. All right. It won't happen again, I promise. It better not. So Harley told me what happened with your sister. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you? You can't stand Olivia. Of course I can't stand Olivia, but I'm sorry that you're upset. Have you heard anything today? Not yet. I'll call them after breakfast to see what's going on. Do you really think that she'll be okay? I'm sure she'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? You realize you just guaranteed that something worse is going to happen, right? That's what they all say in the movies right before the shit hits the fan. Not helpful, Axel. Please be honest with me, doctor. You said we needed Olivia to start talking, right? So she's talking. Now what? Because we honestly don't know what the right thing to do here. Wouldn't you like to wait on your husband to get back before we talk about this? He's not my husband. We're not together. Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed. But would you like to wait on him to come back? We just left to get us both something to eat. Please just tell me. Well, this ultimately has to be your decision. I obviously don't fully know the situation. But from what I've heard her say, I think she might be right. What she needs right now is to feel safe. Simply transferring the girls involved in this is not enough to accomplish that. For whatever reason, she has it in her head that she's not going to have a family to come home to and this is over. We both told her multiple times that's not true. I'm afraid it's going to take more than that, just her word, Miss Burke. She needs action. So what are you suggesting exactly, doctor? I think you should take Olivia home. This bitch done calling her way into going home. Girl, cause something you telling me she done calling her way into getting home, cause that bitch ain't depressed. Anyway, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good jazz, and let me know any more stories you guys want me to read down below, whether it's on episode or any other app. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Middle finger and all of my bitches just to remind y'all I ain't having it. I'm the baddest bitch.